Alright, ladies and gentlemen, CR Game Scott. One of the things I do like about this program is I don't have to wait a week in between creating the videos for everything to compile. I do that afterwards, which works out a little bit nicer. So anyway, we went through the door last time. You know what's behind door number 1, but I'm outside this time just so that we can read the dialogue. I skipped through it last time because I just want to wrap things up. Anyway, was video 21. This may be the last video. If not, there'll be a video 22/finale, and then the very special video that I, of course, promised all of you last time. But don't get your hopes up too much. Anyway, let's go through the door and see what happens. You will cautiously walk into the room. You can't believe your eyes when you see Marie. You mumble under your breath. I've located Marie. Showing excitement from seeing you, Marie struggles against her restraints. Alright, well, let's save. I apologize doing this online. I think I explained a couple times that I'm just doing it because of the problems with the pause feature on this particular program. Not problem, but anyway, so I'm saving, and what's called room. Should probably call it Marie. Alright, so there's a little song in the background, and like all of them, they're very annoying, so I'm turning it down. Marie squirms excitedly in her chair as you approach. She says, mumble, mumble. Alright, now let's see what happens. I'm just going to restore, because we're going to die, but we're just going to untie her and see what happens. You never struggled with the rope. Finally, you loosen her bonds and set her free. And she whispers in your ear about how happy she is to see you. Then she smothers you in her lipstick. Here, Marie is very nervous and excited. Crying loudly, she tells how happy she is to see you. Then, all of a sudden, Bains appears in the control room. And I can't do anything, folks. I'm trying. Bains is dropped on you as he says, I have you right where I want you, pig eyes. You're just in time to see the fire from Bains' gun. So that is not what to do. In Marie's excited state of being, she raised her voice, alerting Bains. Next time, try to calm her before untying her. So that's a pretty big hint as to what to do. Because you actually want to write in, I don't even know what this is, some sort of control room. You want to just, I skipped through the dialogue, calm Marie. After telling Marie to keep quiet, she stops her struggling. Alright, and then we can untie her. So apparently she's willing to listen pretty quickly. You nervously struggled. Okay, we untie her. She whispers in your ear how happy she is. Then she smothers you in her lipstick. And nervous and trying to stay as quiet as possible, Marie whispers, please, Sonny, let's get out of here before he comes back. The sound of approaching footsteps interrupts her plan. Marie says, oh my god, he's coming back. Continuing, she says, Sonny, you must hide. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to hide back here. Shoot. And draw a gun, I think, at some point. Let's see if I can pull this off. Okay, and fire gun, fire gun, fire gun, fire gun. Got him. Alright, so the gun was calibrated correctly. I'm very glad I don't have to go back and do that over again. The barrage is over. Bains lies motionless on the control room floor. And you just pretty much keep doing that until Bains goes down. Checking Bains, you find all vital signs have ceased. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't have a lot of control, so I think it's just working autopilot now. We should have enough time to finish this up. You view Bains in his deceased state. Deep down inside, you feel kind of sorry for him. The reality, however, is that he was a big jerk, and nobody liked him. The destructive vengeance of the Death Angel has been silenced. He was a pretty violent guy, I have to say. I don't know, is this plot more ridiculous than the first one's plot? Oh, Sonny, Marie says, you're my hero. I don't want to leave you ever again. The first one is kind of more of I don't know, sort of like a mobster plot. There's sort of some big crime syndicate running things, and that's kind of fantastic. But this one, just some guy going out and doing all these things, seems also pretty fantastic. You've been placed on a mandatory 3-day administrative leave of absence resulting from the shooting death of Jessie Bains. You just so happen to find his hit list and all these things. You spend needed leisure time with Marie and wait results from the Lynn PD Internal Affairs Shooting Review Board. I'd say it's pretty justified. The guy was shooting at us. 3 days finally passed, and now the findings... Actually, we fired first, didn't we? And now the findings, conclusions, and recommendations from the shooting review board are as follows. The review board's findings. The board finds that Homicide Detective Jessie Bains, while on duty, was involved in a discharge his weapon at another human being during the process of rescuing kidnapped victim Marie Wilkins. Further incident resulted in the fatal wounding of Jessie Bains, escaped fugitive. The board notes Jessie Bains, while using a stolen .32 Browning automatic, first attacked and fired Detective Bains with the intent to commit murder. Well, I'll agree with that. The board finds Detective Bains acted in self-defense while fear for his own life, while protecting the life of kidnapped victim Marie Wilkins. The board concludes that the shooting death of Jessie Bains by the homicide detective Jessie Bains was totally and unquestionably legal and justifiable. The review board recommendations recommends immediate cancellation of administrative leave and therefore returning Detective Bains to permanent active status. Detective Bains will receive Lynn Police Department's Silver Commendation Award for superior effort and performance while engaged in a life-threatening situation. This board recommends that Detective Jessie Bains participate in a 2-week rest and relaxation period prior to returning to duty. The next day, well, that's a pretty good report. So Keith seems to have a mustache here. The animation's pretty weird. I guess Marie looks a little more attractive close up. Jessie Bains has a pretty big head, and the police chief looks kind of funny. Right, sorry for not reading that, but hopefully he's got it. Marie stands proudly by her side as the man plays on. Although he knows a lie, Keith vows to quit smoking by the time he returned from the island paradise. I'm not controlling this, folks, by the way. Since this is a special occasion, you wonder why Captain can't quit slurping, licking, and smacking ice cream long enough to get you out of here. Where does he get all that ice cream? Is it some ice cream bar or store in the station? Oh well, you think. I guess it's better to have the old habit than the old habit used to have of dipping and spitting snuff. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, there's some music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Congratulations over and the award ceremony out of the way. You board the plane. Then, so 287 out of 300. We left 13 on the table. I don't know. I've fallen the walkthrough. I don't know how I miss it. I'm the worst person at getting a full score in these games. I don't think I've ever got a full score in a you and your high school sweetheart Marie Wilkins fly off. I don't think I've ever got a full score in a Sierra game. I mean, it's pathetic. I mean, I just happened to have to miss something. While high in the sky, bound for the warm emerald clear waters, you ask Marie. Your high school sweetheart, wasn't she a prostitute? Anyway, Marie, you say, will you marry me? Well, that's really annoying. The sound, that is. With tears of joy flowing, Marie answers, yes. Oh boy. Alright, so looks like they're getting married. They get married in the next game, and sadly, much like Jessie Bains' single life comes to an end, so does any sort of enjoyment in the Sierra game Police Quest series. Police Quest 4 has nothing to do with Jessie Bains. It's actually based upon some cop in L.A. So it's an entirely different system, different story. Once then, I think there's also something called Police SWAT, which is also a lot different, more of an arcade game. So that's that. That's Police Quest 2, and thanks for watching. Apologize once again for all the problems we had, and hopefully next time it'll be a little bit while before there's next Let's Play, though I said it every time. But hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm not going to go through too much of a recap here. I've got a minute or so left to talk. There'll be another video. I said it was a very special video. It's really just going to be me talking about some of the future plans for the Sierra Games Scott channel and discussing some of the issues that may have come up, though you pretty much have a general idea of what happened in terms of some of the quality or lack thereof of our recent Let's Play. So we're at the 9-minute mark. I don't want to get cut off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed Police Quest 2. We can discuss a few more things next round. It's not one of my favorite games, but it was fun enough to play. And we are going to sign off for the time being. Sierra Games Scott, this was Police Quest 2. This was the grand finale, and I will see you in my next video. Look for that coming soon. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Take care.